Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News. Fans, The Bachelor has surely had its few spoilers along the journey, but one suitor seems to have confirmed her fate. Juliana Pasqua, 28, who has been tipped as a possible winner, took to TikTok to share a video, but Eagle Eye fans noticed something different. She appeared to be wearing a band on both ring fingers, but with the diamond facing inward. In the video, she was singing along to a Cardi B meme. The rapper says, "You don't have to care for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give you no money. I don't help you out. I don't do anything for you. I just make you laugh and entertain you." However, upon watching the video, fans rushed to the comments to speculate over the ring she is clearly trying to hide before the finale. One commented, "I see you, girl, flipping that ring over." A second chimed in, "It's a David Yurman ring. You can kind of tell by the band." A third speculated, "They're not given their rings until after the season ends, I believe." Grant, a 31-year-old day trader from Newark, New Jersey, is the current lead on season 29 of The Bachelor. He appeared on Jen Tran's season of The Bachelorette in 2024, where he placed 5th. Grant's season is sure to have had its ups and downs already due to the 25 women vying for his heart. In the latest episode, tensions between contestants Juliana and Carolina Sofia reached boiling point during their stay in Madrid. The row began when Carolina shared her doubts about her relationship with Grant, stating she felt she barely knows him despite having had a one-on-one date. Carolina's candid remarks did not sit well with the other contestants, particularly Juliana. Concerned about Carolina's intentions, Juliana confronted her during a group date, asserting that Grant deserves more than to be lied to. This escalated tensions as other contestants also questioned Carolina's commitment to the process. Additionally, Rose Sombic chose to self-eliminate due to emotional challenges and conflicts within the house.
Bachelor fans convinced frontrunner leaked her engagement to Grant Ellis with cryptic video. The video that broke Bachelor Nation. It all began on a sleepy Wednesday evening. Nothing particularly newsworthy was happening in Bachelor Nation. That is, until 8:03 p.m., when a 30-second video popped up on the Instagram story of none other than frontrunner Juliana Pasqua. The video was quiet, no words, just the glow of candlelight, the sound of soft jazz, and one quick, barely there glint of what looked suspiciously like a diamond ring on that finger. Cue the chaos. Within minutes, Juliana ring was trending on X. Fan accounts reposted the story, zooming in, slowing it down, running amateur analyses like they were in a CSI lab. Was it the engagement ring? Was it even her hand? Was the video accidentally posted or a well-crafted leak? Furies flew faster than red roses at the final ceremony. Juliana, the enigma. From the moment Juliana stepped out of the limo on night one, wearing that infamous deep red dress and flashing a confidence that made even Grant Ellis lose his usual composure, fans were hooked. She was the definition of a frontrunner, intelligent, mysterious, and never too eager. Unlike the other contestants who tripped over themselves for alone time with Grant, Juliana played it cool. Their chemistry simmered, private, intense, and wildly captivating. By week 4, she had the season's first one-on-one date, a private hot air balloon ride that ended with champagne, laughter, and one of the most romantic kisses in Bachelor history. And by week 7, she had become both the fans' favorite and the villain in some of the contestants' eyes. "She's playing a game," Letitia Garr whispered in a confessional. "She's already acting like she's won." Was she right? The clues that came before. The video wasn't the first clue. Over the past 2 weeks, eagle-eyed fans had noticed subtle hints. A photo posted from a balcony that looked identical to the one Grant had shared from his family's vacation home. A restaurant selfie where a man's elbow, complete with Grant's signature tattoo,
peeked into frame. A sudden, accidental like from Juliana on a fan account's post predicting she would be the one. "I think she's leaving us a trail on purpose," tweeted Bachelor sleuth @roses&receipts. "She wants us to know without actually confirming it." Her supporters agreed. They saw it as a bold, empowering move, owning her narrative before the show's final episode even aired. Her haters, however, called it spoiling, disrespectful to the franchise, and peak attention-seeking behavior. But no one could stop watching. Grant Ellis, the silent one. While Juliana danced the line between secrecy and revelation, Grant Ellis remained a vault. The season 29 Bachelor had won fans over with his emotional vulnerability and honesty, especially after his emotional conversation with his estranged father, which left the audience in tears. But when it came to the show's final outcome, Grant said nothing. In press interviews, he artfully dodged every "who do you end up with?" question. "I'm really happy with how the journey ended," he'd say with that disarming smile. "But you'll just have to wait and see." But was he too quiet? Because as the rumors about Juliana exploded, Grant didn't attempt to quell them. He didn't deny them. In fact, he didn't even acknowledge them. And that, fans argued, was the loudest confirmation of all. The ring breakdown. Bachelor Nation turned into a digital crime lab. A Reddit user named @ringdetective claimed to have matched the blurry ring in Juliana's video to a Neil Lane cushion-cut double halo diamond ring often used by the franchise in final proposals. "I compared the claw setting, the band's thickness, and the center stone's reflection pattern," the post read. "It's a 98% match." Others pointed out that during Women Tell All tapings, which aired just days before the video, Juliana had worn gloves the entire time. Was she hiding the ring? "I didn't notice it until now," one fan commented. "But yes, gloves, indoors, in March? It's suspicious." Within 48 hours, the video had become more than a clip. It was evidence. The verdict? She's engaged. Reactions from the cast. Letitia Garr, Grant's final 3 contestant and fan favorite in her own right, responded with grace and a sprinkle of shade. "I saw the video," she said in a TikTok live. "If she's happy, I'm happy. But if she really leaked the ending, that's just not the kind of woman I would want to be." Her words dripped with restrained bitterness, setting off yet another wave of speculation. Did Juliana steal the win from someone else? Had Grant promised it to Letitia before changing his mind? Other contestants were less reserved. Dina Lupanko, who clashed with Juliana throughout filming, posted a not-so-subtle tweet. "Some people can't wait to be the center of attention, even if it means ruining something that's supposed to be private and sacred." Juliana didn't respond. She didn't need to. The franchise responded. ABC had no choice to act. 2 days after the video, a cease and desist warning was reportedly issued to Juliana. According to sources, her contract included a strict NDA. Violating it could cost her thousands, and possibly her relationship if Grant was unhappy with the attention. "Production is livid," an insider told Bachelor News Daily. "They think it takes away from the drama of the finale." But at the same time, the ratings for next week's final episode soared. Viewership projections shot through the roof. Everyone wanted to see the proposal, if it happened. Was this a rogue spoiler or genius marketing? The finale that changed everything. The night of the finale arrived, and Bachelor Nation held its collective breath. The episode followed the familiar pattern: last dates, dramatic conversations, and the final rose ceremony. Letitia poured her heart out. So did Carolina, the surprise runner-up. But when Juliana stepped out of the limo in a white silk gown, the music shifted. Softer, warmer, anticipatory. Grant stood with tears in his eyes. "From the moment I met you, I knew something was different," he said, his voice shaking. "You didn't try to win me over. You let me discover you, and I fell in love with everything I found." Juliana smiled, and for a second, the audience swore she glanced directly into the camera. And then he dropped to one knee. "Juliana Pasquarosa, will you marry me?" Cue screams, tweets, and celebratory gifs across the internet. And yes, it was the same ring. After the Rose and the fallout. The After the Final Rose special was one for the books. Juliana and Grant walked out hand in hand. She wore the ring openly now, no gloves, no mystery. She looked radiant. But the room was icy. When host Jesse Palmer asked about the infamous video, Juliana didn't apologize. She said, "I posted a moment that was special to me. I never confirmed anything. People saw what they wanted to see." Jesse pushed harder. "You know that fans took it as confirmation, right?" She said, "I can't control how people interpret silence." Grant squeezed her hand in support. He added, "I knew about the video, and I supported her sharing her life. We're done hiding." But behind the scenes, the mood was less joyful. Letitia refused to hug Juliana. Carolina said she felt played. Even Jesse's smile seemed strained. Had Juliana broken the sacred Bachelor code? Or had she just rewritten it? A new kind of winner. In the days that followed, the internet remained divided. Some hailed her as a Bachelor rebel queen, who refused to be silenced or staged. They admired her refusal to play by production's rules. She knew her worth. She wasn't going to let ABC profit off her silence while she got nothing in return. Others condemned her. She spoiled the season for clout. She wanted attention more than a relationship. But Juliana didn't flinch. Instead, she posted a photo the next morning. Her and Grant on a rooftop watching the sunrise. No caption, just a ring and a red rose. It got 3.2 million likes. The future of Bachelor Nation. In the wake of Juliana's leak, producers scrambled to tighten NDAs. New clauses were added, future contestants were warned. But they also couldn't ignore the truth. The finale was the high